Traveling across Ghana, Ivory Coast, Togo, and Benin was an incredible experience, full of vibrant culture, amazing food, and beautiful people. But let's be honest, not everything was smooth. In this video, I'm sharing the real challenges I faced, the negative sides of traveling through these 4 West African countries. If you're planning your trip, you need to know this. One of the biggest challenges I faced was crossing borders by road. Whether it was from Togo to Ghana or Ghana to Ivory Coast, the process was often long, confusing, and frustrating. Immigration officers could be disorganized, and in some places, I was even asked for unofficial payments, especially if they noticed I was a foreigner with a camera. Tips: always carry extra copies of your passport and yellow fever card and expect delays. Unless you speak French, navigating Ivory Coast, Togo, and Benin can be tough. From asking directions to negotiating prices, the language barrier made some interactions frustrating, especially outside the capital city. Even simple things like ordering food or using public transport became confusing real quick. Tips: download offline translation apps or learn key phrases in French. They go a long way. I booked some hotels based on photos and got shocks when I arrived. Some places had power issues, poor water pressure, or looked nothing like the pictures online. In one country, I had to leave the hotel the same day I checked in because the room was just unlivable. Try to see the room before paying in full, and don't just trust hotel photos 100%. In every country, I noticed that prices of taxis, souvenirs, even water could change once they realized I was a foreigner. It's a common thing, but it adds up. And sometimes I felt like I was just seen as a walking ATM. Now, learn the local rates quickly and ask locals what things should cost before buying. Some places had poor sanitation, especially at bus terminals, markets, or in remote areas. At night, mosquitoes were a constant battle, and in a few cities, the roads were dusty or muddy depending on the season. I also had a minor stomach issue after trying street food in one country. Delicious but risky. Always carry mosquito repellent, drink bottled water, and be picky with street food. Staying connected was a headache. Buying a SIM card sometimes required passport registration, and not all networks had stable data, especially once you live in the capital city. In some towns, I was offline for hours, and that messed with my uploads and communication. Ask locals which network works before you buy. Don't just pick randomly. I didn't feel unsafe, but there were moments where I had to stay at alert. Some people tried to scam me or confuse me, especially at bus parks and informal taxi spots. Also, some cities had areas where moving around at night didn't feel comfortable at all. Stay aware of your surroundings and always trust your gut. I am from Nigeria, and let me be real with you. Ghana, Togo, Benin, and Ivory Coast actually felt safer in many ways. In these 4 countries, petty crime and scams exist, but the vibes were more relaxed. There weren't military checkpoints every 5 kilometers, and I didn't feel the constant tension you sometimes get in parts of Nigeria. In Nigeria, you sometimes have to constantly prove you are not a threat or be ready to bribe someone just to move freely. But in these countries, I moved smoother, less harassment, and fewer area boys to deal with. No matter where you are in West Africa, trust your gut, don't flash your valuables, and avoid sketchy areas at night. But overall, I genuinely felt safer here than in Nigeria. Now, let me be clear, I don't regret these trips for a second. The people, the food, the culture, unforgettable. But these are the realities I faced, and I'm sharing them so you can travel smarter, not scared. Every place has its pros and cons, and despite these challenges, I'll still encourage everyone to explore West Africa. Just come prepared and with an open mind. If you have ever traveled to West Africa, what challenges did you face? Drop a comment and let's talk. And if you're planning to visit, don't forget to subscribe. I've got more episodes coming with tips, food reviews, and real local stories. And for now, my name is Scott Pierce, and I will see you in the next video.